Yeah, just pay me my money. Just pay me my money. You fuck me up, I want my money. That's it. These motherfuckers are quoting libs of TikTok. And then appealing to this doofy bitch, Right Check or whatever the fuck her name is. They say this. So all of the soldiers that are not white, the commanders, the majors, the staff sergeants, first sergeants, all the sergeant majors, all of them. This is what they think of you. It's right here. DEI is dead. Diversity, equity, and inclusion is dead in the United States Army. Thanks to Pete National Guard Hegseth, Donald Bone Spurs Trump, and they're quoting Right Check, whatever the fuck her name is, and they never put a boot on. Just couldn't hold the line, huh? Couldn't hold the line. Yeah, just pay me my money. Understand something. There's going to be a whole bunch of Caucasian men who cannot meet the fucking standards that will not get in the Army. The end. Period. End of discussion. A whole lot of them are sitting on their goddamn couch right now playing Xbox or PlayStation 5 or whatever the fuck. They're not going to be able to make the standard, but you're going to keep trying to recruit them? So that means you will be dropping the fucking standards to get them in, though, right? Meanwhile, there will be black, there will be brown, there will be Asian, there will be Jewish, there will be women. There will be trans men and trans women that can meet all the fucking standards, but you ain't gonna reach out to them. And what about the people you already got in there? What about the commanders and first sergeants, the staff sergeants, the buck sergeants, the E5s, the ones that are running squads and platoons? You don't want them there? You don't want them there? Are they all going to get hit with DEI? Is that what the fuck is about to happen? The sergeant major that worked their way up the fucking ranks. Did exactly what the Army asked of them. Met every fucking standard and then some. They've attained the rank. They have earned the rank that they're holding. You just gonna fucking ignore them? Oh, that must be a DEI over there. First Sergeant so-and-so over there, that's a DEI. Really? Really? What do you say to us veterans? The ones of us that did the time, did the studying, led squads, led platoons, shit like that. What the fuck you say to us? Oh, we were DEI hires, right? Since y'all don't like using the motherfucking words. We're just gonna go back on what Truman wanted, right? An integration of the United States military. I guess now, if you are white, you earned your right to be there. But if you are anything other than white, and a man, that I might add, a white man, you DEI. When these people go to these battalion meetings and shit like that, and their fucking battalion commander is a black man, their sergeant major is a woman, obviously they must be two DEIs though, right? No matter what the fuck the rank is on their chest, no matter how many ribbons and shit they got, right? They all DEI. The fact that there was not one general, one admiral, that stood up and said this is wrong. They did not look Pete National Guard Hegseth in his face and say, sir, diversity is the strength of the United States military. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is the strength of the United States military. There are gunnery sergeants, black ones. There are gunnery sergeants that are women. Trans people that are out here earning rank. They're not asking for the standards to be lowered. They are meeting those standards. They're studying, going to boards, shoes clean as hell, uniform tight as shit. But fuck them. All of them get a chance to hear DEI. And what exactly are you saying to the rank and file? What are you saying to them? What are you saying to them? We believe that a lot of the people that are standing in those leadership positions today, yeah, they didn't earn it. Because we don't like DEI. Not using the words diversity, equity, and inclusion. Not going to use those letters. I mean, not going to use the words. Let's just use the letters. Because drunk ass National Guard Pete Hegseth himself doesn't like DEI. You disrespected an entire team on a Black Hawk. Those soldiers died. 3 of them. One of which was a woman. And her family did not want her name released because they didn't want her to be blamed for the loss of that Black Hawk. You disrespected that team. Do you think those pilots looked at that woman and said, yo, well, she's a DEI? No. They expected her to do her job. And she did. And they did. But you disrespected her. You disrespect the Tuskegee Airmen. You disrespect all the Black Medal of Honor winners. You disrespect them. Why? Because we need a white male face of the Army? Really? And you are going to pass this down as gospel to the rank and file of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, the Coast Guard, and the Guardians. You're going to disrespect all of those leaders of color in those ranks that they have earned, in those positions that they have earned, simply because y'all felt bad. It is the revenge of the DEI. Y'all used those letters. I didn't. You did. When we wanted fair, Harry Truman saw how hard Black fighters in the military were. You're going to disrespect the code talkers, the Native and Indigenous men that helped to decipher messages. You disrespect their memory because obviously they must have gotten their job from DEI too, right? And to take the word of fucking libs of TikTok, that bitch hasn't served in shit. Her whole input into what goes on in the United States military is fucking meaningless. She's not even an elected official. She's just some broad that owns a goddamn X gonna give it to you in the Twitter account. I am ashamed of the United States Army right now. I am. That's why I want my money. Just pay me. Pay me for what y'all fucked up on me and leave me the fuck alone. As long as you motherfuckers are up here saying this bullshit, I want no association with you. I did my time. Broke my body and my mind in service to this country and in protection of the U.S. Constitution. And you spit in my face. You spit in the face of every soldier, sailor, airman, Marine, Coast Guardman, and Guardian of color. Women who've earned their right to stand with the best of the best. You created some sort of fairness by making the face of the United States military into a white face because an alcoholic is currently the Secretary of Defense and none of you stood up to him and said this is wrong. Obviously, diversity doesn't make our strength. And we will remember this come 4 years from now. But for me, I don't think I'll ever forgive you for this.